Hi, I'm Calvin Schickel. I am the Rides and Attractions lead here at the Milwaukee County Zoo. My responsibilities are to overlook our rides, make sure they're functioning correctly, and help the customer with what they need. Our locomotives, the steam engines you see behind me, are real live steam engines. They run on steam. They don't run on batteries like people ask me. We have the diesels as well. This one here actually is the first train to come to this track. The 58 came here in 58 when the ride opened. The steam engines followed. The 16 over there came in 61, and the 24 behind me came in the 70s. Then we have the 92, which is off on the other side. Support from North Shore Bank is huge for us. Like with any sponsor on any different ride, they're kind of our backbone. They give us funds to operate throughout the year. It helps us with seasonal labor. It helps us with buying key components we need. So having that backbone for someone who not only cares about what we do here, is just it's huge to have the support to help us keep going. It's one less thing we have to worry about. The train actually was the first part of the zoo. The Milwaukee County purchased this Blue Mountain property from a housing development in the 50s, where they then moved the zoo from Washington Park. And the Journal Sentinel donated the money to build the railroad. And the railroad was here before the zoo was here. Its original purpose was to show the construction of the zoo. It was the new zoo. It was a big deal in Milwaukee County at the time. So they wanted to get people in here, get people to see the construction, what was going on, and kind of drive some enthusiasm for the new park. And then it turned into just the ride that it is today. Obviously, the zoo still owned it and operated it, so they continued to do it as the park opened. And the park has grown around the train in some aspects, which I think is super interesting. Not a lot of people know that. So it's helped fund the zoo for a long time. It's been a big part of what the zoo is today. The train is here for the kids, right? The kids respond to it in all sorts of different fashions. There's some that are asking questions constantly. There's some that they're trying to come up and see what the inner workings are. There's some that just like to wave at the people who are driving it. The train, in my opinion, I think kind of helps spark a lot of enthusiasm for kids who want to get into engineering, who are excited about engineering equipment. It's not something you can just go to the mall and see. It's one thing in the state of Wisconsin. This is one of the only steam operations we have here that I think really gets kids interested in it. There's people from the industry that come out and ask us questions. A lot of our equipment is designed after real railroads, so they ask, hey, that's Milwaukee Road color. I've worked on Milwaukee Road a million years ago, or we used to watch this, or we used to do that. So there aren't a lot of this size locomotives that operate anywhere in the country. The Milwaukee Zoo has one of the few that operate within zoos. It's a park-sized locomotive that operates like normal ones, right? So they work just like the big ones. They're to scale. A lot of the stuff we have here is modeled after real railroads. So you're not only just coming to the zoo to ride a train. Most zoos have trains. You're coming to the zoo and you're riding a real engine. You're getting the full experience of being on a railroad. The trains here at the zoo are huge for the community. I can't even count on one hand. The amount of questions I get a day, or just comments in general about, I used to ride this when I was a kid. I brought my kids, and they're going to bring their kids. My parents brought me here. I'm going to probably bring my kids here. Everybody's got a picture on the train. Everybody comes to see the train. It's not just a staple of the zoo, in my opinion. It's a staple of Milwaukee County. I mean, it's been here forever. Everybody comes to see it. I have a hard time believing that anybody comes to the zoo and doesn't ride the train. That makes sense at least once.